Hello everyone, welcome back to TNP Limitless 7. So I'm going to be getting into Forbidden and Arcanus. So the main reason why I want to do that is because I want to get this Eternal Stella. You can also get the Stellarite B, which has a 1% chance of giving you the Eternal Stella. So it's pretty cool. But to get this, I need to make the Eternal Stella first before I can make the egg. So what I need to do is I need to start getting the basics of Forbidden and Arcanus up and going, but you need this Dark Stone, which spawns I think really low in the world. Luckily I have my quarry. This doesn't harvest up the Dark Stone, I noticed, like at all. But this stuff down here, just grab as much of this as I can, and then I will head back and then start off by making the altar for there's like 5 tiers of it, but just grab a lot of this first. Okay, I think 7,000 is enough as I continue to grab more. Alright, so first things first, we gotta make some Dirum ingots, which to make that, you need to make this mundabitter, I don't know how to pronounce that. This dust, and then this arcane crystal dust, which this is super easy. You just take these arcane crystals and throw them in a furnace and then it makes the dust. But the mundabitter stuff is more complicated, but I mean, I have all this stuff, so I just gotta throw some of you guys in here, and then I should be able to make me some, nope, gotta go in here, some mundabitter dust. Yes. Yep, that's more than enough. And then I should be able to also make a few of you. But, I mean, realistically, I only need one, because you can grow so there's nuggets, Dirum nuggets as well. You can grow these with the golden orchid. And to make that, you need 1 bar. That is not how you spell golden. So to make this, you need the yellow orchid, and you need Dirum ingots. Now, to get the yellow orchid, I actually am not 100% certain. I'm fairly certain you can just find them. I mean, it'd probably be faster for me just to look it up, but I'm like 100% certain that's how you find them, is just by finding them. It's just whether or not it's like a rare spawn, or if it's like just a certain biome. Okay, so I guess they spawn the flower forest. These trees also are like a Forbidden Arcanus stuff, so you should be able to find them here. What? Ooh. What is this? Oh, it has that on top of it. I was like, why does it look weird? That's kind of cool, I guess. This is a yak. And that's a woolly cow. Oh, right here. Right here. Yellow orchid. Perfect. So then you just combine these two, and then you get the golden orchid. But you also need to make the, the bone meal. Where is it? Right here. This arcane bone meal to make the mystical farmland. I think that's what it's called. That's the only farmland that the golden orchids can actually grow on, and it's not that hard to make, obviously. Yeah, so I should be able just to come over here, right click on this. Ouch! What am I getting hit by? Did I get shot by you? I'm confused. I'm fairly certain it is this. It's probably because it has the fertilizer on top of it. So let me do this. I should have thought that through. Okay, so yes, there we go. So yeah, magical farmland. So this should grow pretty fast. Oh, this isn't on. I was like, why is it not? Come on. Okay. Nice. Nice. I don't know if it gets the seeds, but at least we're getting the Dirum nuggets. So should see, yeah, right there. Quite a bit. Okay, so now it's time to build the actual altar. The Hephaestus Forge is what it's called. I'm not really 100% certain if I want it out there anywhere right now, so I'm just gonna build it over here. Because I mean, all I need is to make the one. What is it called? the Eternal Stella. That's what it is. All right, to build this, you're gonna need some arcane chiseled polished dark stone, some regular polished dark stone, and then the chiseled arcane polished dark stone. The names on those are very similar. It's kind of funny actually. But what you have to do is you place the arcane chiseled dark stone in the middle like this, and then you surround it with the chiseled arcane dark stone, and then you kind of can just fill in around this with the polished dark stone, and then pretty much one block out from these you put the the arcane chiseled down, and then you also put it in between like this, and then you just fill the rest of this space in with the polished dark stone, and then you get a shape like this. So it's kind of like a circle-ish kind of thing. And then what you do is you place a smithing table on top of that middle piece, and then you shift and right click with this Mundabitter dust, and it turns it into the Hephaestus Forge. Now this is where it starts getting kind of tedious. So what you need to do is you need to collect souls. You need to collect this Oriole stuff, and then you need experience and then blood, which it's not that hard to get. Oh my gosh, it's not hard to get all that stuff, but it's kind of tedious trying to get it all, especially when you're just trying to get to the Stella. So to get all of this stuff, it's not the hardest, but it's not that easy. So the experience, it's super easy. You can put like experience bottles in it, or this petrified orb. You can just throw it in there and it'll fill that up. Now the blood, you have to make this mystical dagger, and you have to kill mobs with these test tubes in your inventory. I don't know if they can be stacked. I'll test it out real quick when I go to do that. And then the souls, you need this soul extractor. It's not too hard to make. You just make sure you have the Edelwood, which you can find that in the Dark Forest. But this is how you extract souls. You can go up to like soul sand, and you just hold the right click on it, and you'll pull out just a soul. Or you can find souls floating around. Like after you kill stuff, sometimes a soul will start floating around, and you can hold right click on those, and it'll also give you soul. And they also sometimes give you an enchanted soul, which is like the equivalent of 10 souls. So it's pretty good. And then the Oriole, that stuff is actually super easy to make. You can either passively generate it with, let's do this. Let me pull this out. So you need one of these arcane polished dark stones, and then 2 arcane crystal blocks. And then you shift right click on that, and this will just passively generate Oriole. See, so I'm already at 2 with it. Or you can make the bottles. So these Oriole bottles, which I have so many. So it takes Potion of Regeneration, which I have 27,000 of those thanks to my Drigmies. And then I have a ton of this Arcane Crystal from my... Oh, I can't think. My quarry. That thing. So, yeah, this should go by pretty fast. Do I have the speed on this bad boy? I don't think I do. I did not have the speed on that. Wow. Yeah, that's way faster. Dang, I didn't know I didn't have the speed on that. Anyways, I don't know how many of these bottles, so I'm at 14. They give you quite a lot. I should probably do this. So, 575. Quite a bit. What is that, like 30 or 24? Something like that? I don't know. It's quite a bit. Now I gotta get some souls and some blood. Okay, I got a ton of enchantments on this bad boy. What I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna come here. Actually, let's test it out. So, do I need to have that? Oh wait, this one filled up right there. So 1 llama gave me almost 600 blood. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. So I think what I'm gonna do, I don't know if there has to be mobs that like they realistically would have blood. So like skeletons probably won't work, but who knows? Ouch! So I got a ton of blood. The crappy thing is the blood takes a little bit to actually like pour into here. Like it's not extremely slow. It takes a little bit. I think it's faster than it used to be. I swear it took like a solid like 2 minutes. But then you have to like pull this out, put that back in. It gets annoying. But each time you upgrade this thing, the amount of each of these ingredients that it can hold increases. So that is pretty nice. Now all I need is to get the souls, but I should probably look into how, what is it, to get to the tier 2. Upgrading right here. So I'm going to need some arcane crystal, some spawner scraps, and then an edelwood plank in the middle, and then no experience, but 6,000 blood, 10 souls, and then 500 Oriel. Okay. And then I'll need to do the same thing, but with these ingredients to get to the tier 3, which it's just going to require more. The souls is what's going to kill me. It takes us all like 2 or 3 seconds, maybe even more, to get multiple, or to get one soul. It's not the best. That's why I like trying to do it on like a regular soul, just flying around. You can't like it. It's kind of nice trying to do that because you could possibly get the enchanted soul, which gives you 10, but the chances of you getting an enchanted soul is actually not that high. So you just hold right click on it, and then it gives you a soul, and then it just turns this into soulless sand, which is kind of funny. But I'm actually gonna head over. I know there's a waste. What is it? The Soul Valley over here somewhere. So I'm gonna head over there. I'm gonna get some souls, and then I'll head back and then upgrade the forge. I might just jump to me upgrading it to tier 3 actually, just because it's gonna be the exact same thing of me just collecting souls for like 30 minutes. So I found out a way to harvest souls from soul sand. Actually AFK, as long as you have a way of like pushing down right click. And I guess this would eventually break, but you know, you get a lot of souls out of it before it breaks. But what you do is with refined storage, you can use the constructor to place down soul sand, and then you use the deconstructor to pull up the soulless soul sand. So every time you turn into soulless soul sand, it'll pull it up and then place down regular soul sand again. So just gotta sit here and do this until I have enough to get it to tier 3. Alright, so I got my forge up to tier 2, so now it's time to get it to tier 3. So what you do is you have to make these darkstone pedestals, and then you have to find the recipe to make these. So it's super easy. You just come into the JEI and you just click on it, and it shows you. So to get to tier 2, takes the crystals, the scraps, and edelwood planks, and then you put them in there. And then you do the same exact thing, but with these ingredients to get to the tier 3. And when you get it, so you gotta put the final one in it. You actually have to go in the inventory. You can see it kind of lights up, and then you have to right click with a glaive from the mod, and then it goes. Gets pretty cool looking. Yeah, it takes a while to actually, like, that was probably a solid like 20 seconds of me just sitting there. So, and now we actually are at the tier where I can make the Eternal Stellas, and I have everything I need to make the Eternal Stellas. So I can go grab them from my quarry, and then once I do that, actually I should look and see also how to make the Stellarite bee. So to make the Stellarite bee egg, I need 2 Eternal Stellas to make one of them. I want to make 5, but then I also need the diamond bee egg. It's not going to be fun, but it's not going to be impossible, so I'll just start off by making the Eternal Stellas first. So, super easy. It doesn't take much of all this stuff, so as long as I already have a little bit in there, should be easy peasy. So, let me get all my stuff out. So, what was this, like 3 of you, 1 of you, and then a diamond boyo in there? Yeah, you right click. Nice. Right, so I'm gonna do this. I'll have to do it 10 times if I want 5 of those bees, and then I'll go get me a diamond bee egg. I don't think they're too hard to make, but realistically, I'm just gonna quickly do it. All right, so I got a few diamond bee eggs. I got 4. So now I should be able to make 1 Stellarite bee egg. And then from there, I'm just gonna have that bee make more of the Eternal Stellas. I mean, realistically, I don't need 5, but I kind of just want it. All right, nice. I've already gotten 15. I have the I use the temporal pouch on it, so it's going up pretty fast. It doesn't actually go up this quick since it's only a 1% chance of them actually making the whatever it's called, Eternal Stella. So, but now I have an infinite X petrified orb and a stellarite piece farm. So that is pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for now. I think in the next one, I'm gonna get started on this extended crafting, which is the end game. Well, it's how you get the end game, all of this stuff, the singularities, and then you make the ultimate singularity, which is how you make the all of the creative stuff. So you can make the creative backpack, the creative energy cube. There's like 3 of those. Whatever this thing is, the creative RF coil, functionally unlimited RF. So it takes no power for the thermal series stuff to not what is it? I'm guessing it's infinite power for the thermal series stuff. You just slam this in and then it doesn't need any power. And then the everlasting guilty pool for Britannia, which, I mean, probably be cool to kind of get that, but yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.